Hey YouTube, what's happening? I'm heading home after a long day of work. Been there since 9 o'clock in the morning. It's now after 10 at night. But I love my job though. I gotta be honest with you. I love being a coach. It really is an awesome job. In any case, I just wanted to talk about bosses, right? I have a really awesome boss. You know what I mean? And I give God thanks for that man. That man is one of the greatest blessings I have in my life given to me by God. And I am just honest about that. You know what I mean? And, you know, I just respect that man. I don't care what this man's skin color is, but this man is an awesome boss. And why do I say he's an awesome boss? Because I've been with terrible bosses. And most of the terrible bosses that I have been with have been women. Women don't make great bosses. And that's what I notice. Women don't make great bosses. Even if a woman is about her money, a woman does not make a great boss. I've worked for about 4 women in my life, and each and every one of them has ended up using me. And they knew I was a very valuable asset to their company. And each and every one of them, all of these bosses, and I can show you the texts, I can show you these emails, no matter what. When I cut ties with these people, they are the ones who contact me. I have never ever contacted a boss that I cut ties with. You understand? When I cut ties with a bad boss, I never contact them. And as a matter of fact, when I leave a job, when I walk off a job, as I often do, because I know my value as a person, when I walk off of a job, I never contact that boss again. I don't even give that boss notice. Because when a boss determined to me that my life isn't worth anything, when I know the money I help them make, I walk off that job. They get no notice. And even when I step into my new job, I let them know that's what I did. And I let them know why I did it. And even people that I've worked with, I've used them as references. And they always attest to my works that the Father has given to me to do. You understand what I'm saying? The blessing that I have as a coach, a lot of male and female, when I use them as references to my new job, have always, even though some of these people I don't even know them properly when I've worked with them, whenever my new boss call these people, they always have something good about my work to tell this boss. In any case, I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth about me working for female bosses. I'm gonna start with the first place that I worked since I came to America, and it was owned by a woman, and the person that I was taking over for was, you know, he was basically like, I mean, I'm not gonna mix words. The guy was a homosexual and stuff, and he was moving on and stuff like that, and everybody missed him and blah 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 blah. So whatever, I took over for the job. And the thing about what I always do is that I'm the type of person where I just like hours to work. I guess a lot of men like hours because they like to try and get that money in. You understand? I do what I can and I try to get paid for it. You know what I mean? That's how I've always been my entire life. I would just want to work. I just want to make money. However best I can use my ability, I'm going to use it. However best strength I can use, I'll use that strength. In any case, you know, I get a certain position that is basically like no other woman in that job has that position. You understand? Other than I do. And I'm going to tell you directly, every time I work for a gym, this is always the position that I'm given. And I'm given this position because of my experience. You understand what I'm saying? And because there's rarely, like, I realize every time I go to a gym, this is the problem that they all have. They don't have anybody of my experience. You understand? And when they do find people of my experience, these people don't want to put the work in that I'm putting in, sorry. They don't want to put the work in that I basically put into work. Like I said before, I really love my job. I really love what I do. You know what I mean? Anyway, moving on. So, I was given an assistant. And this girl, basically, she's a young girl. And obviously, she wanted a position. So, what I realized she did a lot of backbiting. She did a lot of backbiting. You know, she tried her best. She tried her best to make me look incompetent. She was disrespectful to me in front of the children that we were coaching. She tried to downplay me even when she knew I was right. But you know what I did? I stopped her in her tracks several times. Now, eventually, because she was like brown-nosing up with the female boss and stuff, and they're both females, it was basically a feminist gym anyway, because it was just me as a black man, and then there was this other white guy, but that guy was basically, he was basically like a simp in a way, where he was more willing to please more than go against the flow of what he knew was wrong. Because there are times I spoke out against it. I was like, yo, this is not right. You understand what I'm saying? In any case, this girl basically, she went for my job until she got it, right? And I still was doing more hours than everybody. This girl even got my job and could not do it. She got my job and she couldn't do my job. You know what I'm saying? So, and I realize that a lot of women like to do this. They see you in a position and they know they can't do it, but it's a position of importance and they want to take it from you. You understand? It don't matter if they can or cannot do the job, but they just want it, right? They just want the importance of the job. They don't care about the work that has to be put in when you get that job. In any case, she took my job, right? And they turned it around and turned me as the assistant of her, knowing full well that she did not have the experience that I have. You know what I'm saying? So, in any case, eventually now, I got fed up and I said to my boss, listen, I'm not going to stand for this, right? I had a meeting with my boss and my supervisor at the same time, my floor manager, basically, and I said to them, listen, you guys know what you did. I know what you did. And I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to be an experienced person working under somebody who is inexperienced just because she's a woman and you want to give her the job because she's a woman. You understand? She don't have what I have. And she's not doing the job right either. And you both know this. Because if I have to be telling her, if she has to be coming to me, because that's what she basically did now. She still, after she took the job from me, she still came to me for help. Right? After she downplayed me and she was incompetent. She tried to make me look incompetent. But she was the incompetent one. And I said, you know what? When she took the job, I fell back. And I said, yo, you want a job? Take it. Right? I'm just going to observe you. I'm not going to do anything you tell me to do. And basically, I told her that to her face. I don't ride by your stick. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? I don't ride by no stick where you are going to create. But in any case, you know what happens? Eventually, you know, I was the person doing the most hours at the gym. I was the person who could teach both sexes at the gym. Meaning that I was the only coach in that gym that taught boys and girls. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody else in that gym only taught girls. So the revenue that were coming from boys was because I was teaching them, not because of anybody else. Right? It came from my wealth of knowledge.